y'all, this is TCA Gaming. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff in this video. I mean, you're going to see very high value items. I got in a large consignment. I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that's going to be going to auction. A lot of it's going to be going to buy nows as well. I'm going to show you guys a few things that I bought, and we might open up some stuff at the very end. So this is the first thing that I bought. We got an Alakazam Box Topper, and this one is Gem Mint 10. I believe I have the, or I was, well, I almost got a deal for the convenience store, but we couldn't agree on the payment terms. So maybe I'll get that one in time. But for now, I do not have that one. I got some stuff back from Troll and Toad. I guess they didn't accept it, which is ironic because I know what's inside of these. You guys probably do as well. You actually get 2 non-perforated Burger King cards. So I might open up a few of these, see if we can, we'll just open up here and there, see if we can get to the Charizard. So we'll save that until the end and see if we can do that. I will say this, man, I noticed the last video, man, those were the lowest views I have probably had on a video in years. So I'm not sure what was up with that. Maybe this is why I stopped doing editing. I put extra effort in there, got a good thumbnail, put in the extra expo stuff. We still open packs and all these other things, and it's like 1,600 views or something like that. So maybe I'll just stop editing altogether. I mean, it could have been something else, but I try not to be one of those conspiracy theorists, especially since I'm such a tiny YouTuber. But anyways, if it was about the Legends Expo, I don't know why it would be. That I think, like I said, I think it's gonna be a great event. I'm gonna be there. Hope to see some of you guys there as well. Next item that I bought, we have this Charizard promo, and I don't have it graded. I'll probably get it graded. This one looked like it was going to be in pretty nice shape. I would probably put it about an 8, but I'm going to wait until PSA opens up some lower tiers before I send that one in. Next, this was a part of a PSA return from a customer, and these were the ones that they wanted me to send straight to auction. So all of these, anytime I do the auction stuff, it starts off at a penny, and it just goes up from there. So usually that's your best opportunity to find a good deal on a card. And all of these will be in my eBay store, which you normally can find at the first or second link down there in the description. Anytime in my link tree, if you just Google TCA Gaming, you'll see my eBay store. But we're gonna have a lot of big high-end items that are coming through, and you know, these are good cards, right? I mean, this is an Umbreon. A Mint 9 is a really nice grade. You guys can see there. This is one of those cards that, you know, you never know. You might get a 10 if you send it back again. Lucky Stadium, the most expensive original Wizards of the Coast Black Star promo. One of the toughest to find, and it has a Charizard in there. It's Pikachu riding Pikachu, Pikachu riding Charizard over, looks like maybe in a city. Who knows, maybe New York City. Well, that's where one of the... it was Pokemon Center in New York, so maybe it is. I'm not really sure though. Got a Charizard base set 2, Mint 9. Got a Jolteon near Mint 7. I'll let you guys look at this one. I don't know if there was a bin somewhere. Not seeing it, but maybe PSA did because it looks really good from both sides. Sabrina's Gengar pulled the 9. Beautiful card. Got a Player's Ceremony. Heracross. I still need this one in a 10 myself. Suicune, Japanese PSA 10, got a Nidoqueen PSA 9. Entei, look at that full bleed all the way around, even on the borders. Arceus, the Charizard, pulled the 10. I actually had 2 of these on the whole submission together that pulled a 10, and I very rarely see Diamond and Pearl regular hollows get the 10, so it was kind of cool to see. There was one with this guy and one with another person. Misty's Gyarados pulled the 10. Got the Misty's Golduck, Mint 9, Dark Blastoise with a 10, Dark Dragonite with a 9. And this is just some of the stuff I'm going to show you guys in this video. For those of you who want to see what's coming up in the next part of this consignment, it's pretty insane. Alright, so we've got Alakazam, Gem Mint 10, base set, got a Zacian V and Zamazenta 10, Mewtwo EX, Charizard EX, all this stuff from Evolutions. Didn't score any 10s on the regular Charizard Hollow. There's the Starter V. The Pikachu, there's Blastoise Web, and then the Gengar Web. And this was, like I said, this is probably about half of one of my consignees' returns, and he had the other half returned to him. I always offer out that for anybody who had submitted to me back when I was still taking submissions. I don't anymore. It's just not something that I'm doing. but just because it's a lot of hassle, a lot of headache, and a lot of dealing with customers. I mean, I'm dealing with some of these customers, like that order was back in July of last year. I mean, so really I've probably been dealing with them since June or so. And you know, a lot of customers are great, but sometimes stuff goes wrong or people want to know, right? I totally get it, but it just takes up a lot of my time sometimes, especially since I'm only one guy. All right, next up, all right, this is part of the consignment. I actually put this in a buy now, and this is a Rumble box. So many of you probably have never seen this, but this is actually a 16 card set. And if you look right here, they actually say Pokemon Rumble on there. I mean, there's a Pikachu, there's a Mewtwo, you've got the Venusaur right there, and there's a lot of other popular Rumble Pokemon cards. You can kind of see what's going on there. But this should contain all of them. And these, I believe, are right around $900 or so. And the guy who sent me these, he had maybe a dozen or 10 of them. Or I mean, it was something ridiculous, you know, because you don't ever see these things anymore. But if you're looking for any of these, I mean, these are in great condition. Super sealed. And for those of you who haven't seen it, a lot of times when you see something that you haven't seen before, you go for it. Set that one there in the background. Another unique English item that he sent was this. Many of you have probably never seen this before, or if you have, you probably haven't seen it sealed. So inside of here, it's just 3 base set packs plus a starter deck, and then you get like a vinyl sticker and maybe a few other things. But what's rare about this is it's a demo box. You probably heard of the demo pack. They run about $2,500 or so, and those demo packs, you know, they're pretty scarce. The cards inside is 24 shadowless cards, but you never want to open them because the value comes in keeping them sealed. And this right here is similar in that respect because you never see these things sealed anymore. And I was surprised that he had one of these. I put a high price tag on it because these were originally, if I remember correctly, they were given to retail outlets to advertise for the game. And you know, if with any, you know, trading card game, think about in the beginning, usually it's pretty slow. And back then, stuff was like snail. So it was like a snail mail, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, this is a pretty cool item. If you've been looking for these to add to your base set seal collection or whatever, this is a good chance to pick one up. You may not see another one for a long time. I've actually already sent some of the items that were on this consignment to auction. I'm going to start off slow, and then we're going to finish with a bang. And I'm also going to show you guys a stack that's probably worth over $100,000. That's just some buy now stuff that I've put up while some of his auctions go through. All right, so we have an Alolan Doug Trio, Gem Mint 10, and then we have a lot of the Cosmic Eclipse full arts right here. You can see all of them. Mimikyu, got the Torkoal, Weavile, Wishy-Washy, Exodrill, Steelix, and Stoutland. I think it's one of each of them. You know, he didn't have many modern cards like that, but I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get those out of the way. Next up, we have the Ultimate Zone. This is where you can get the DP55. It's in French. I believe it's the only way you can get the DP55. And then you have the beginning door right here. Both these are pretty decently rare. We've got a Victory Medals, Spring Battle Road 2011, and then you've got a 2007 here. This is the, I believe the way they do it is, it's just a bronze, silver, and gold. That's how you distinguish between them. And you can see like this one right here would be the gold, and that would be a silver. And these have already been, these should already be live. Most of them are still really cheap just because I haven't talked about them yet. This is one of my favorite cards. It's actually got a, it's called Exchange Please. It's got a holographic back. Look at that, it's beautiful. Really cool. Alright, this is a Mew from EX Holland Phantoms, and this is actually a promo one that you could get sealed, and the way you can tell is because it's non-hollow. I believe the one that you get from the box itself is holographic. Here we have a Pop Series 6 Pikachu, but some of you have already noticed this is actually a special one. It has Pokemon Day on it. There's only a few Pokemon Day cards that were put out, and this is one of them. It's graded Mint 9. Now, the staff versions of these like Euro Regional Championship cards, the Leafeon and Glaceon, they're pretty decently rare. And this one's a 10 for the regular, and this one right here actually has the staff stamp on it, and it's a 9. But we also have the Vaporeon. Both of these are an 8. This one's the staff, and then this is the regular. Got a few shadowless first edition cards. I'm going to try to sprinkle these in here and there. He actually has quite a few of them, and but I'm not going to try to overwhelm people with them. You see right here, these are all 10s. Those were first edition. Got a Charmander first edition, probably the most expensive one that we're going to have on those. For this one, got some regular Shadowless Unlimited. These are not first edition. He's got a lot of these. So we've got a Charizard V. This one has a 9, 9.5, 10, and a 9.5. So it's graded a Gem Mint 10. I believe he told me he sent off like, I don't know, there's like a stack of 50 or more in there, and none of them pulled the actual pristine 10. CGC is really rough with that stuff. Here's that Lucky Stadium card we were talking about earlier. This one is in Gem Mint 10 condition, so you can see that there. So we're really starting to pick up the steam here with the value, because we've got a few more cards. Here we have the 15th Anniversary Pikachu. This is the full art, looks awesome, and it is a Gem Mint 10. Next up we have the Metang number 23. This is a special card because it's the Stadium Challenge. And the Stadium Challenge cards are pretty rough to find. The toughest is the Deoxys. Metang is up there. I believe I could be wrong, but I think this is the second hardest. I don't have a full knowledge of the Stadium Challenge cards, other than I know that Deoxys is the hardest one. Next up, we have a Mysterious Pearl. You know, you get into cards people like to throw around the terms trophies with, but yeah, I'm not really. To me, a trophy has to have like a trophy actually like in it. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to know for sure. But these are really rare cards. You're not going to find too many of them. They have limited amounts of copies that are out there, and this is a PSA 9. I'll go ahead and show you guys the backside if you want to see that. Do see a little bit of whitening there, maybe a touch at the top. And again, these are in auction. So they're going to go for whatever they go for. We have a Championship Arena, Autumn Battle Road. This is a Mint 9. This one, maybe a little bit of whitening right there. You can see it. Next up, we have a Crystal Charizard. This one is Gem Mint 10, and I've got this on the back, CS1, just to make sure that I know that this is actually a separate consignee. But this one is really nice. You know, I've found that over the years there aren't many Gem Mint 10s that I'm like, oh, that's a weak 10, or there aren't many that I don't say that with, and this one's really strong. So I think whoever wins this one is going to be very happy with the condition of that. And speaking of which, here we go. This is probably the most expensive card in the lot. It's a Victory Ring, and I believe this went to the top 3 at the Spring Battle Road. And this is from 2003, and it's a Gem Mint 10. So I'm excited to see where this one will end. I did want to note that does have a little bit of whitening there, and I noticed it there. So to me, this would be a weak 10, and I did make sure to note the pictures in the listing as well, so you can see a little bit closer up. And I'm sure the consignee doesn't like when I point out the flaws, but I hope you guys know that anytime I do see that stuff, I will try to point it out, because I want to keep it as honest as possible. And the card is the card. This right here is a rare card despite the condition that it's in, but being PSA certified Gem Mint 10, it does hold that value, just because PSA backs it up. Now I'm going to show you guys a handful more cards that these have all went straight to buy nows, and I may send them to auction in time if they don't sell, but as of when I did this video, they were the cheapest on eBay. So we've got a Birthday Pikachu Gem Mint 10. Beautiful, got that nice swirl. We have a Championships Festival. This is from 2019. Staff, there it is, and it's the Gem Mint 10. Got a Crystal Crobat Gem Mint 10. Got an Espeon from Neo Discovery, first edition, and again Gem Mint 10. We have a Kabutops from Skyridge. We might as well just say these are all 10s. Got the Kingdra, the holo from Aquapolis. We have another Lucky Stadium. This one is Gem Mint 10. Because I put one in auction, I decided, let's just go ahead and put this one in buy now. It's one of those high-profile cards that sometimes people want to buy multiple of anyways, and people are going to want. So I didn't mind having 2 of those listed at the same time. Metagross Gold Star. This used to be one of the hardest to grade Gold Stars to get. And I remember the first time that I graded one of these in a Gem Mint 10 condition, I sold it for $50. Love to do that now. Here's another one of those Metangs, the Stadium Challenge. This one didn't have one anywhere online in a 10 condition, so I kind of just put it where I thought maybe it should be based on the rarity. However, that could be off. If you did see it and you want to make an offer, I can take it to the consignee. Next up, we have a Europop Tournament Mudkip. These are super hard to grade. You can see right there, it's got that Pokeball on it. Now, he does have some of the Torchic and Trico as well, but they're not 10s, they're 9s. You should see those come through auction maybe in a few days, or go up in a few days or so, or maybe next week. Just depends on how far I get. Now, next up, we have the Aquapolis Nidoking Holo. Shining Celebi first edition. That's right. We do have some English in here. We have Shining Kabutops first edition. We have the Shining Magikarp Unlimited, which is pretty tough to find. Got the Shining Mewtwo Gem Mint 10. Shining Noctowl. Shining Raichu. Shining Tyranitar. And then to end it, we've got an Umbreon first edition. And I haven't even showed you guys the stack of Japanese cards he has in this value range, if not more. So be on the lookout on my eBay. I'm going to continually try to put this stuff up. And if I see something that would be great for a video like this, I'll try to show it as well. But this is kind of like a really epic PSA returns, but you know, these cards, you know, I didn't actually grade myself, just the ones there in the beginning I had graded for a customer. Now we are going to open up a few of these like I said we were going to, and we'll just see how it does. We'll open up say 5 of them, make sure none of them are already, that one's already open. I thought there was one. Okay, so this one just has the one card, it's got a Weezing, but you can see how the edges are smooth like that. Now, what I'm hoping for is to pull a Charizard, and it's really well centered, and it's in good condition. Now, I thought there was 2 in here because I had opened one before and I had 2, but there may only be 1 card. Yeah, it looks like there's only 1 card. Ooh, we got a Gyarados. It's got the non-perforated edges. Let's see about this one. My blue scissors. Never sharpen them. Got the Pidgeotto. Now, if somebody had a full set 151 of these, now that would be pretty impressive. All right, let's see what this one is. Don't want to damage those corners. Looks like that corner's been buffed up. Oh, another Gyarados. Look at that. Got 2 Gyarados. That was pretty cool. Maybe there's only a limited amount of cards that you can get in these. It's not very likely that I pulled 2 Gyarados. Here's an Ekans. Oh, this one's open too. This is the one that had 2 cards, and it has a Gyarados as well. Look at that. We've got 3 Gyarados. Maybe we could do that with Charizard. I'm going to open up 2 more since it's going pretty quick. I think you can find these on eBay for like $5 or something, because I mean really these cards aren't worth that much, but there is an element of scarcity to man, these are much better condition than I thought. I thought these were all gonna be like dinged up, just because people don't, I mean, they see a black bag, I mean these are probably thrown away for many people unless they open them up right away. And the Burger King cards. Another Gyarados! Okay, so there's no way Gyarados is that common. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue opening just in case there's only a few cards that you can get. Because if that's the case, then we've got a high chance at pulling a Charizard. And maybe that's just more information that I didn't know that's already out there. But from what I'm telling, not many people know about these non-perforated cards anyways. There's an Ekans. It's going to be epic if we pull that Charizard, at least in my mind. I already know. I mean, I've got a PSA 9 non-perforated one already. But it would be sweet if I could get a 10. Ah, another Ekans. These duplicates popping up gives me hope that that's exactly what's going on here. At the same time, if I don't get the Charizard, I'd be upset. Hoping there's just a stack of them things in here somewhere. We're running long on the video? Yeah, it looks like we are. Well, I'm just having fun now. Another Ekans. It's not the one that I want. And I know there is Charizard because, like I said, we've already seen it here on the channel. There was a perforated and a non-perforated graded one that I picked up. Oh, Jinx. That's a new one. So maybe we'll have a couple Jinxes in there. Oh, it's got the black face. I wonder if they knew that because, I mean, they had already changed it in the English base set. I wonder if these were in production before. Another Gyarados. Dang it. Alright, so I'm thinking this is the front. I'm gonna try to turn around and surprise myself. I don't know about where you guys are, but the temperatures here are like fantastic. It's almost starting to feel like fall weather. Well, I turned around thinking it was going to be a surprise, and that didn't work. Alright, so another Ekans. Starting to lose hope. Bam! Oh, Weezing. Come on, Zard. We're running out here. For those of you who care less about Burger King cards, but you want to watch to the end, I salute you. Onyx. Well, that's a new one. It's actually a pretty well-centered card, but the way that blue is, it would make it tough. Oh man, that was really tight. I want to like accidentally cut the card. Boom. Ah, another Onyx. See him? See how the border is kind of off? But that'd be a tough 10. Another wheezing. So I had my second workout today. We did deadlifts or something like that. I don't know. It was like a 3, 9, 15, 21, 15, 9, 3 workout where the deadlift was like 205 pounds, and then you did box jumps, and then you did 10 ab mats in between. I don't know. I had to take it really slow. Like I could do the weight, but my muscle. This is the first time I've done deadlift in probably 2 years, so I was moving very slow. So I didn't really get in the cardio part of the workout that I'm sure people get. The box jumps I had no problem doing, of course. I probably could have pushed these up to like a 36 inch. Get these off of here. Ah, man, so many wheezing. Maybe somebody's got a stack of these out there and they're going to pull like 5 Zards out of it. If that happens, you can reach out to me. Another Gyarados. You know, this is the best one out of the lot. I know a few Gyarados collectors too. They might be interested in one of these. Last chance. Can we have some last black pack magic? And it's a wheezing. Okay, well that was very anticlimactic. Definitely did not get the Charizard. Didn't even get a wide variety of cards. So, if you have a non-perforated Charizard and it is in perfect condition, I am interested. But only if you think you can get a 10, because I already have a 9. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys check out some of these cards that are going up for auction, because a lot of these, man, if I had the money, I'd be bidding on them. But I got to limit, what I buy right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll have another one soon, I guess. Yeah, maybe here in a little bit.